Athens boy has dealt with more than his share of challenges.
Henry Shepard was diagnosed with a rare cancer that led to the amputation of his right leg, but through it all, Henry has stayed positive.
I sat down with him and learned about a special procedure that's helping him achieve his goal of running again.
Step and back, step.
Just a few weeks ago, 10-year-old Henry Shepard took his first steps after losing part of his leg to cancer. His ordeal began 2 years ago when he started having pain in his right leg.
When I was at soccer games and practices, I couldn't be able to run well and walk, and I started to limp on the field.
Henry went to the hospital for tests. The diagnosis was osteosarcoma, a type of bone cancer that often strikes children.
It was really tough telling Henry that he had cancer. That was, there's all sorts of connotations and things that come to mind when you hear that word, much less having to tell your child that. So as we got into it, Henry was worried about losing his hair. But then having to come in just a few weeks later and say, it's not just your hair, we're going to have to make a decision around removing part of your leg.
Henry had a tumor above his right knee. His family was presented with 3 options.
An amputation, there's what they call limb salvage, and then what Henry has is called a rotation plasty.
During a rotation plasty, part of his leg was removed. The foot is turned backwards and reattached, so the ankle becomes a knee. It helps patients better control their prosthetics so they can play sports. Henry had the surgery last March. Although it was a success, he still suffered a disappointing setback.
He actually fell out of his bed during treatment and not at the hospital, at home, and fractured the rotation plasty ankle. So he had to be casted most of the summer and then recasted again this fall. And we're not able to get fitted for the prosthesis until that was healed.
Step, back, switch.
Now, Henry's been working hard on his physical therapy at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. He's able to walk without a walker and wants to one day run and play sports. This video technology allows Henry to simulate being part of a soccer game.
When you're sick and in bed with chemo, he was like, "Oh, Jill, really? We have to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately." But now when he comes in here, not using his walker and just walking, it's amazing.
Everybody dance now.
Now, Henry is getting back to just being a kid. Every 3 months, he has scans to make sure the cancer has not returned. So far, he's been given the all clear.
Well, everybody dance now. Henry's dad hoped that his son will look back on the challenges that he's overcome and realize there's nothing he can't accomplish. Actress Jennifer Garner was so impressed with Henry and his positive attitude that she decided to stop by Children's Healthcare of Atlanta to visit him during one of his chemo treatments. She was here filming a movie.
Now, how neat is that?
That is
pretty cool,
awesome.
huh?
That's awesome. We know that Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, they do really great things for a lot of different families. But this family really wanted to thank Choa for all they did for Henry. He wouldn't be where he is now without them.
And he's such a good inspiration for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
They have to go through that same kind of thing. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. That was really cool. All right, we invite you to stay connected with us around the clock on Twitter. You can